MajorSlackAttack.
Well, yeah, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Let's walk through some more Skyrim Necromage Vampire. Here's my boy, Slackula, and we're about to take on the Apocrypha and read this black book, Winds of Change, and this will grant us the Scholar's Insight bonus. First of all, let's make sure that we have Embrace of Shadows ready to rock and roll. It is not. We have to wait 24 hours. I'll just skip ahead. Boom, 24 hours later, and we can actually sneak all the way through the Apocrypha of this particular section of Apocrypha and get to the end, to the Black Book, without having to engage in any combat whatsoever. This will take about 2 or 3 invisibility potions and some Embrace of Shadows. Alright, so let's get to it. Don't go into Apocrypha in sneak mode. That could pose some problems with Skyrim. Okay, let's make sure you're standing up. As soon as we get in, we're going to crouch down, go in sneak mode, engage Embrace of Shadows, and get underway right away.
So,
stay right in the center.
Another seeker after knowledge enters my realm.
Just ignore the blathering of Hermaeus Mora.
Prince of Fate and Lord.
Do not stop for anything. You're going for this first switch right here. Hit the switch. This opens this door. Here, quickly grab these soul gems. 1, 2. Another soul gem here. Hit this switch. Make sure you got some invisibility potions hooked up, ready to go. They are number 2. Hit an invisibility potion and immediately go through this door here. Go past this seeker here. Make sure you don't get whacked by that tentacle. Hit this switch here. Take another invisibility potion. And I'm out. Let me just hook up some more.
Need your book again and escape before Apocrypha claims you forever.
Okay, another invisibility potion. Go down the left side here. You're going to avoid this big lurker there. Up here, hit this switch here. Quickly grab this stuff here, including a black soul gem. And that. Another scroll there. Soul gem here. Soul gem here. Another invisibility potion. Get down out of the way before the lurker comes up. Swing around this side. Hit this switch here. This will open up the stairs. The other switch over there opened up the door here, in case you're wondering. You have to do that. Go up the stairs and you're home free. Now I know I left the skill book back there. We're not going to worry about that. Once again, I am not a completionist. Ooh. Okay, we'll look at that loot later. And hit up this book to complete the quest. That's it. You get 1 of 3 different bonuses. Now I'm not going to sit here and go through all of them because that lurker is on my arse and it's getting more and more suspicious. This is the one we want right here. Scholar's Insight. Okay, reading skill books gives you an extra skill point. You don't know how immensely useful this is going to be to finish off our build. Alright, so accept, and let's get the F out of Dodge by going back to Solstheim. There you go. All done. Alright, now first thing you want to do here is wait another 24 hours to recharge your Embrace of Shadows. Okay, and in sneak mode. And all we have to do is just get out of here. We're gonna have to go through Bloodskull Barrow though. You could fight your way through. I don't recommend it. There's not really much to be gained from doing that, so we're just gonna sneak through. Make sure you yank on this chain first and open the secret door before kicking in Embrace of Shadows. So kick in Embrace of Shadows. Now we can just go through all of Bloodskull Barrow. Just waltz on through, no problem. Walk on right by and get out the door. Go to the left here. Watch out for somebody coming around the corner there. Don't want to bump into anybody. It'll blow your cover. Up the stairs here. As soon as we get outside, we're going to turn to the left and drop down. Turn to the left. Drop down. Whoop, up, okay. And sneak down here. Once you get around the corner there, you're home free. So go for a little swim. And up here, you're home free. But before you fast travel back to Raven Rock, collect all the creep cluster here, this ash creep cluster. You could get about 7 of them. 7 or 8 of them. 2. These can be used to make invisibility potions. 3, 4, 5, 6. I know, I'm throwing a little bit of extra in there. There's number 7. There may number 8. There may be more if you want to hang around and look around. That is good enough for me. Oh, I got 9. Okay, very good. So now, back to Raven Rock. And don't forget, we were on a mission for Gracious Corellia, so let's report back to him and get our meager reward.
You're back.
I'm back.
Please, tell me what you found.
You were right all along. You were You were right all along. Here's the Gratian's journal.
Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rock fall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone.
Alright, you do that. Good luck with that, by the way.
Thank you. Now,
Not one to recognize
I owe you
sarcasm.
a little more than a debt of gratitude.
Yes, you do.
All that work you did.
All that work, yes.
It's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do.
Yeah, and you're right. It's not that much. Oh, by the way, Glover wants his ancient Nordic pickaxe back.
The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining, not selling. I'll bet he stole it from the Skald in the first place.
That may be, but the fact of the matter is it doesn't belong to you.
Oh, very well. Here, tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot.
Now, don't be a sore loser. Okay, so the cheapskate only paid us 750 gold for all that, and none of the stuff in his house is free, except these 2 soul gems. Those weren't free, Slack. Well, hey, okay. Let's just stretch the definition of free. For this once. Yeah, grab those soul gems. And that's it. You know what? We can loot Glover's basement again. Everything in there has respawned. And this is a good idea. We have the key. We can just walk right in. Go down to the basement. Because all this stuff is really valuable. There we go. All the Blackguard's gear has respawned. So let's grab it all. And lift everything here. Some more soul gems here. The only thing that doesn't respawn, I've noticed, is the enchanted gear on the wall. Well, anyway, it doesn't respawn for me. Can you take Sapphire's ladder tier again? Not sure about that. Let's just try it. Actually, that doesn't really make sense to me. So, I mean, you can try that. But, I don't know, if that works again, I think that would be a glitch. So, yeah, it doesn't make sense to me, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, you can try it. That's it. That's all we came for. Let's get out of here. We're good. Let's go back to the mainland.
The Northern Maiden is shipshape and ready to go.
And back to the headquarters of the College of Winterhold to get organized. Alright, let me just fiddle around with my inventory here and dump off stuff. Basically, you want to dump off everything enchanted that you collected. So, for example, that goes in, that goes in. And, like I said, let me fiddle around with everything and get it all ship-shape, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Now, what you want to bring along is all the remaining dwarven bows that you made, because that's the stuff that, the merchandise that you have that weighs the most. Bring that along so we can sell it. Any power potions that you have? Do I have any power potions? Let me just check that. The entire Blackguard's armor set that you just collected. 4 leather. And the Silver Blood family ring, and I'll explain why you're bringing all that along later on. Yeah, but I'll save you some running around if you bring that along right now. Let me just quickly look for some power potions. Here we go. Boom. And I forgot to give Glover his ancient Nordic pickaxe. Let's just quickly go do that now, because I can't take it out of my inventory until we complete that. So let's go back. Humble apologies. Let's just take a second. Hopefully he's up and at him. He is indeed. Great. Glover.
Find my pickaxe.
I have
yet?
your ancient Nordic pickaxe.
So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it. I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
Alright, great. So that's done. Now we can take it out of our inventory. Back to the mainland.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain G.
There we go, just quickly dump that in and back to business. We want to buy some destruction skill training, so down to the Mage Stone. Very good. Back to Winterhold to get the well-rested bonus. And it's up to see Ferelda. Undoubtedly the most expensive build I've ever created. We could easily take this up to level 50. And it still won't be, you know, totally complete, but at level 50 we'll be kicking so much butt. It'll be unbelievable. Let's do a quick save before every major skill training session. They
I
don't get
can
ripped
teach
off. I
you,
got ripped
but I
off
won't
several
be held
times in practice runs.
responsible for what
Okay,
you
here we go.
do.
5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 56. Very good. Here's a good Ferelda. And yes, I know it says Destruction 56, but I like to wait anyways for all the drum rolls to complete. Call it superstition, call it whatever you will. Just indulge me. Thank you.
I can't wait to see
Okay,
this
now,
I've no
let's
doubt
make sure we got our better business gear on. That would be the Amulet of Zenithar and the Blackguard's Hood, of which we have 2, so we can sell one.
Archmage at some point. Certainly if... So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
But first to go is the Dwarven Bows, because they weigh the most. Which are right here, and they sell for 2,000 bucks. Boom, out they go. Let's get rid of all these arrows, we don't need them. That can go, that can go. Keeping all that. Now, apparel. Don't need that. Keep all the other gear. That is going to actually be useful. I know this would be useful, but I just don't feel like switching back and forth between the Amulet of Zenithar and any other amulet that might be strategically useful, because I'm gonna forget to re-equip the Amulet of Zenithar when it comes to selling stuff. It happens every single time, so not playing a perfect game here, but there's a method to my madness. That works. Okay, she's still got 4,000 bucks left. So there's some potions. Wait a minute, we got some scrolls here. Don't need those, don't need that. Likewise, likewise. Oh yeah. You can have all but one sweet roll. We don't need that. Don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Nope. Nope. Let's get rid of all the junk potions first. Keep that for sure. That looks useful. And finally, one of these guys. And we're good. Excellent.
All right then.
Alright then. Now, we were just short of level 57 in Destruction. Let's put on some armor for a change. Namely the Black Guard's armor. Yeah, that'll help a little bit. And get your Staff of Paralysis ready to go. It has a charge. And Lightning Bolt. Where are you, sweetheart? You are not hooked up. Destruction, Lightning Bolt. Let's set you as number 2. Let's go hassle the bandit at Journeyman's Nook. To get a free destruction skill level. There it is right there. We were there earlier on to get Borvir's dagger, if you recall correctly. Okay. Frosty way here. Quick save just in case this goes horribly wrong. We're gonna paralyze him and then zap him a few times with Lightning Bolt. Can I get you? Got him. Okay, there we go. There we go, that's it. Ta-ta now. Nice doing business with you. No, Frost. No. Bad, Frost. Bad. I know you like to get in on the action, but no. Jeez, he was blocking the doorway. Frost! Jeez, what are you doing here? Okay, now... Restoration. We have the Scholar's Insight perk, and Restoration is at 60. If we go on a skill book run, we can get Restoration up to 70, and finally get the Necromage perk. Let's do that right now. Right now. First, Restoration skill book can be found in the Frozen Hearth cellar right here in Winterhold. And there's still some enemies around, so we're gonna have to... Oh my gosh! Frost, run like the wind! Ice Wraith! Ice Wraith alert! Here's the revelers.
Somebody help!
Help yourself. Have another beer. Okay, we can wait. That means we can fast travel to Winterhold. Dismount. Down into the basement. And off on the right side, amidst all these crates and everything, just go to around the back here, jump up on the top of this crate. If you look between the post and this crate here, you'll see this book here, the Exodus. There we go, that's Restoration Skill Book number 1. And as you can see, it leveled us up twice, so we're at 62. Next skill book is in Falian's house in Morthal. Have we been to Morthal yet? I forget. Yes, we have, so we can just fast travel there. And you know what? While we're here, why don't we collect some Death Bell? It's right there. There's tons of Death Bell all around Morthal. Just run along the back here. And Swamp Fungal Pod. And some nightshade, but there's not much of that. Run all along the back here. Death Bell, you can't miss. You can see a mile away. It's those big purple flowers. It's gonna be useful to make some power potions later on. And here's Flalians. I mean, anyway, Slack. He has weird merchant hours. It's basically between 9 and noon. That's it. 9 and noon every day. That's it. We're gonna have to wait. One more hour. Okay, and there's this door is still locked. But sometimes if you back away and then go up, it's okay. So let's wait more hours. It's really tricky. Back away. Wait a minute. Go up. Here we go. It's open.
If you're here to purchase, I have many spells available. Do come in.
The Restoration Skill Book is right here. Restoration up to 64. Excellent. Next, like I said, while we're here, let's collect as many Death Bell and Swamp Fungal Pod as we can. We're after 20 Swamp Fungal Pod. That's the most important thing. Swamp Fungal Pod. I know that's not on the list. Just grabbing it anyways because I can't help myself. Yeah, Swamp Fungal Pod is these little white balls. You can't miss them.
You've been
They just pick up some earlier. Anyways, basically you're heading across the bridge to the north of Morthal. And let's get our Staff of Paralysis up. Let's make sure it's got a charge. It's getting low. Let's just fill it up with a little bit of unleaded here. There we go. Another one. There we go. And do a quick save because this could get a little dangerous. Whoa. And get restoration ready to go. Alright, what we're going to do is follow this path. You see that cave icon on the compass? That's Movar's. Morvars or Movar's? I keep forgetting exactly what it is. Movar's lair. It's basically a vampire lair. Follow this path out there. Just make sure that everybody's on the same page and collect all the Death Bell you see on the way. Watch out for hostiles. Here we go. Movar's lair. Okay, we discovered that. Now, if you look on your map, it'll be right here. What we're going to do is we're going to forge all along the coast here. All along there to there and collect every single Death Bell and Swamp Fungal Pod that you see. It's that simple, alright? Watch out for mud crabs. And there we go. This is a swamp fungal pod. These big white balls here. Stick to the coast. Watch out for mud crabs. And frostbite spiders, but mud crabs are more dangerous. Keep checking the map, make sure you're on course. Stick to the water's edge. Always some mud crabs around here. Could risk going across that little island here. Hey, come on, give me a break. I only got like, oh yeah, I got my black guards armor on. Okay, yeah, a little better. What we could do, yeah, let's get our regular combat gear back on. Predator's Grace, Shrouded Hand Wraps, Shrouded Hood, and Expert Robes of Alteration. So if we get hit by a mud crab, or if we get accosted by a mud crab, we can paralyze him, or calm him, and then do a sneak attack and finish him off. There's a mud crab. Okay, let's see if we can do a sneak attack. Yeah, great. Haha, haha. Who's your daddy? What the hell is that? Oh, it's like a little dragonfly. Okay. Okay, almost at the end here. That's pretty realistic. I never noticed that before. Okay, at the end, that structure there is what I call Mud Crab Castle, because there's a ton of mud crabs in there. Basically, want to avoid that. Once you get there, turn around and go back, and then we're going to forge along the north shore, if you will. Okay, so forge there, forge all along here, and get more swamp fungal pod and death bell. Let's see our swamp fungal pod count. It is up to 16. We need 4 more. Let's go and watch out for mud crabs. Two, 3, 4. Okay, the rest is gravy. Let's just keep collecting a little bit. The more the merrier. There's always a canis root over here somewhere. This is Fallion's secret place. We were here before. Okay, 22, and typically I settle for 30 death bell. Let's just collect one more death bell, and we're good. Let's get out of here. Head back to town. Can we go? Yes, we can. Excellent. All right. There is another restoration skill book right here in the Moorside. Where am I? Oh yeah. I fast traveled back to, yeah, the Moorside Inn. It's right here. In you go. Second room on the left. 1, 2. Pick up this basket here, dump out the contents, and read the book inside. Boom. Restoration up to 66. Next restoration skill book can be found in Whiterun. At the Temple of Kinnereth. And it's actually faster to get to the Temple of Kinnereth by going to Dragon's Reach. spin on around here. Down here. Right here. In you go.
Don't like those eyes you got.
A bad hunger to them, eh?
Bad hunger to them.
Yeah, we've heard that before. Over here to the northeast side, to this bookcase here, you're looking for the book called Withershins. Read that. Don't take it, just read it. And I get ripped off. I get ripped off. Yeah. That should have gone up to 68. That's a glitch. Okay, so we're gonna have to correct that right away, otherwise we're gonna get continually ripped off. The final stop is at Elder Gleam's Sanctuary. Where can we go to get... Let's go to our friendly neighborhood guard at Embershard Mine. That's always good for a hit or two. So go to the Guardian Stones, leave Frost here, gear up in our slightly better Blackguard's armor. Oh yeah, and what did I figure out? Lesser Ward actually levels you up more. Yeah, that's what I normally do. Let's go to the, here, North Shriekland Bastion. And the vampire here. We use the Embershard Mine Guard later on for some other stuff. Okay. Little unexpected detour here. There we go, that's all. That's the fastest way. Okay, back on track. Freaking ripped me off, game. Alright, enough funny business. Finally, Elder Gleam Sanctuary, which is southeast of Mixedwater Mill, just like actually due east of Fort Amal. Right, just give you a reference point. Let's go to Mixedwater Mill. It is during the day, that's great. Get on your horse. And you're looking for the Giant's Camp icon on your compass. See, it's right above Slackula's head. Kind of like southeast. And the cave right next to that, to the left, that's where we're going. It's called Elder Gleam Sanctuary. Yep, I've noticed that ripoff, that skill leveling up ripoff, doesn't only happen when you're buying skill training, it also happens when you're reading skill books too. It usually happens when you're very close to leveling up that skill. And you can usually avoid it. I should have looked. You can usually avoid it by simply doing something to level up before you... Whoops, you seeing this? Frost is moonwalking there. Okay. I think he slipped on a skull or something. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, you can usually avoid it by leveling up manually before you read another skill book and or buy any more skill training. And I'll demonstrate that later on. Okay, so here we are in Elder Gleam Sanctuary. It's perfectly safe. All friendlies. Follow the path all the way down. Go across the bridge. Look around the corner here. There is Asta. And you're looking for the rock that she is sometimes sitting on. That's right here. And the mystery of Talara is always here. Read that. And there we go. Restoration. Up this. And that's it. Mission accomplished. And I forgot if, let's see, did I buy skill training? Yes, I did. I bought destruction skill training so we can safely level up. Put points into health. And now we can finally get the coveted Necromage Perk. Yeah, that's it. And we're done here. Hey, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. See you next video. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes. Alright? Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.